What you're doing undermines public trust in the pharmaceutical industry. This will make it more difficult for them to develop new, more effective drugs.
Public trust in the pharmaceutical industry is already at an all-time low. And it's not because of me or the remedies I encourage people to make. It's because people started to realize that big pharma doesn't always have their customers' best interests at heart. Take a look at the opioid crisis. They could have stopped it, but they pushed their medicines to make as many sales as possible, despite ruining people's lives. In 2022 alone, 108,000 Americans died because of opioid medication. That's almost double the number of Americans who died in the entire Vietnam War. I think it's big pharma that abuses public trust and pushes its marketing, despite the outcomes.
You're talking about opioids, but what about everyday medications like ibuprofen? Are you telling me that's bad as well?
No, though it's not something you should take daily. Personally, I switched to plant medicine. Now I prefer to take a natural pain buster, as I like to call it. It has similar effects. I take it when I have a migraine, when I get anxious, or when I can't sleep. I make it from a plant called wild lettuce, and everyone can...
And I assume only you know this super secret recipe, and people have to buy your remedy to get better.
No, that's not true. All my recipes are available in my book, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. For example, the one that I was talking about, the natural pain buster, it's made with wild lettuce leaves. Now, wild lettuce is a very common plant that most people have growing freely in their backyard. This plant contains a white sap called lacticarium that has been shown by several studies to act on the central nervous system to lessen the feeling of pain. To extract this substance, simply crush the stems in a bowl, add some water, and then simmer it until it becomes brown. Anyone can make this natural pain buster, and there are a lot of people asking me for this recipe specifically, especially because it's made from a very common plant, one that may be even growing in your backyard.